Good morning, direct marketing class. So as of today, we're going to continue on the chapter 1 regarding the direct marketing. As of the first record that I sent you last week, we already discussed the definitions or different definitions of direct marketing, and as well as we also explain the three graces of direct marketing. So as of today, for the part 2, I'm going to share with you the presentation of direct marketing. So our learning objectives for the whole day are to enumerate the role and objectives of direct marketing. And lastly, we're going to distinguish the market, the target market. So as per recording, I'll be recording three each topics. So for now, I'm going to discuss the role of direct marketing. So before that, I just have to, let's read this quotation from Andrea Jung, which states here, Avon invented the concept of direct marketing and the direct selling duty. And that's still very valid to us. We'll have a firm that will be around for another 114 years, as strongly as it was the first 114. So they had already their anniversary of, Avon as an established beauty product company. And the concept that they started from the very beginning of the business is the direct marketing and the direct selling the beauty products. And up to date, they are still doing it. It's more now on network marketing, isn't it? So kung iba sa inyo have experience selling those kind of product, not even only with Avon, but with other kind of business establishment, you are already dealing with the direct marketing. So let's move on with what direct marketing can do more than you think. So in every aspect of the business, we are engaged in doing this job, the direct marketing. So hindi lang natin namamalayan na we already doing it. Kahit ba sabihin mong nagbebenta lang tayo ng banana Q or kamote Q or nag-aalok lang tayo ng maliliit na bagay sa ating kapitbahay, sa ating magulang, sa ating kapatid at kung sino man. Yan. Nagbebenta tayo and you're already engaged on doing the direct marketing. And the fact that we should know the role of direct marketing. So, paano ba tayo natutulungan itong direct marketing? So, what can you sell? That is the first question. So, as per the book of, of Drayton Bird, The Common Sense Direct Marketing, and this is the 4th edition only. He states that the use of direct marketing is to sell very expensive products. He believes that despite the product is just newly in the market, but you can sell, a very expensive products using a direct marketing. In how in paanong paraan, how and what means, ayan. So there are different tactics, kaya nga malalaman natin dito sa role ng direct marketing. And then he also states there that the importance of brand names, kung gaano kaganda pag nagbenta ka ng isang product or yung service na meron ka, ano yung magandang impact niya, the both combination of it states here, the combination of powerful brand, yung brand name na you have right now, and the effectiveness of direct marketing. Pag pinagsama yung dalawa na yan, how sure are you na gano'n kaya kaganda yung magiging benta mo, right? So if the people know your brand name, very prestigious na they like the quality of your product, and the name itself, talagang dudumugin ng tao, isn't it? Kahit bago pa man siya nakilala through the word of the mouth and other direct marketing or other channel of marketing, well, then madali maibenta kagad siya. Okay, and then another way is an intelligent contact strategy. So paano yun? So with the different businesses, may mga kanya-kanyang paraan siya para di ma-promote or example, if you're already established, like the Pepsi Cola, they have already the brand name, isn't it? So kilala na siya. But then how they maintain the consistency ng consumer nila, they're going to I mean the consumer will buy always, every now and then. It's because of the, you know, yung strategy nila on how they will win back again the customers. So isn't it every now and then or yearly meron silang mga promotions, like they are offering incentives, or dun sa CAP meron ng mga promotion na if you're going if you have that ano yung mga nakalagay na promo, you will win 500 pesos, 1,000, or there is an award of that, di ba? Yung mga gimmick nila, and it's very effective. You will really buy that product at the same time. Now let's proceed on with the role of direct marketing. Yan. Why did I explain na kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating ibenta? Paano ba natin may ibenta yung mga bagay na yan? Alright, gaano ba ka-importante rin ito? So yan, how important is direct marketing to you? You will be the future managers or an entrepreneur or business person that you're going to establish your own names or brand. Okay, so it states here that establish where direct marketing does or should fit into your business. Kung ano man business na meron ka, either if you're going to be in a manufacturing or in a production of a product, then you should know kung paano maging fit itong direct marketing para sa establishment mo. So the first question here is, what is your overall business objective? Basically, even sa lahat ng objective ng lahat ng business establishment is to earn money, di ba? Every business, they would always target it or aim it to have, I mean, they will earn money a lot. And of course, yung sa mga stakeholders, specifically, or the business owners. But then again, let's study more. Let's dig in deeper. So number one here is we should understand your business objective, which, take note class, is not to make money, but to build volume. Ano yung volume na yun? So if you are producing or manufacturing your product, kung kaya mo mag-produce ng, let's just say, 100 bags like this for 1 week, okay? Itong simpleng bag na to. How are you going to sell this one? So, kinakailangan maibenta mo itong number of volumes na to, itong 100 pieces of bags, yan, itong first bag or whatever we call this, na despite of, you know, yung hindi pa siya kilala, even with the name itself, but then how are you going to target to sell it? So the thing that you have to do is to recruit as many new customers as possible at an acceptable cost rather than to make a profit quickly. So yung katulad ng ginagawa ng mga Chinese, they normally sell this one on a cheaper price. It is already a good quality. You can see, may plastic sa loob. And you know, the advantage of, you know, para sa mga kababaihan, they use this for different purposes, some makeup or small bags for their kids. Yung mga, ano ba yung mga tawag doon sa mga powder kit, yon. So that's it. The purpose of this one, and if you know, the durability of this one is very, very nice at the same time. And then the color and the textures and the quality. So 100%. But then again, as you can see, how are you going to sell this immediately? Of course, in a lower cost, which will, yung alam mo yung mga tao, dudumugin din nila. So once the people will buy this one and they found it interesting, and the other people will see, wow, ang ganda naman ng bag mo yan, saan mo nabili? So it's either makita ng mga ibang tao, then they're going to buy it. So there you will the new customer will attract another customer wherein you have that good name already. Okay. Then the second one is existing customers profiting from them as much as possible by making frequent and attractive offers. So as an example a while ago given to you dun sa Pepsi Cola, to retain the consistency ng customers mo to buy or purchase that same product is you're going to give mga incentives or attractive offers. So it's either if they're going to buy a dozen of Pepsi Cola, then merong additional one. Di ba? May mga ganong promotion. So that's it. And the number 3 is the other objective could be that to go on public in the next 3 years. So meron ka ring objective sa business mo. If you are just sitting in a rural area or yung business mo is hindi pa ganun kakilala sa bayan ng San Ildefonso, you are not that very familiar yet. But then again, if you wanted to go on public, yung mas makilala pa aside from San Ildefonso and makilala ka from the other neighboring towns, which is San Rafael, San Miguel, Baliwag, then you wanted to be more popular in that stage. So always think the first is yung what is the overall business objective of your company. The second role of the direct marketing is what is your positioning? So ano yung positioning niyo? Huwag kayong mag-isip ng iba pa. Kung hindi, saan nakalagay, anong estado ang iyong business? Okay, so there are questions that you have to consider. You have to ask yourselves, how do your customers see you? If kilala ka ba o hindi pa? How do your competitors see you? Are you a threat dun sa mga competitor? Diba? And who do you think you are competing with? So sino-sino nga naman. If just right now, kung nung dati here in San Ildefonso, on the cake pastry that we have here is the Goldilocks lang, diba? And then after a few years, lumabas din itong Red Ribbon. Yan, dumami na siya ng dumami hanggang sa may mga big shop pang iba na nakikilala rin. So, ano yung what will be your position? Okay. So the answer here is the frequency with which communication with the clients and the types of offer you make to them. If you're already established a business like the Goldilocks, though we don't know yet if they have already the database of their consumers, but then how are they going to communicate with them? So aside from the mga billboards, mga flyers, yung consistent communication sa mga customers nila, it's either meron din sila minsan na may mga nakadikit dun sa mga products nila, di ba? Meron doon. Meron din sa poster ng kanilang tindahan. If you wanted to have a special occasion, meron silang what do you call this? Yung magpapagawa ka ng special cake, yan, exclusive for you, ganyan siya. Then next is the write down to the emphasis you place on your brand name in your communication. So how are you going to introduce the brand name? If, for example, you're just new in the business industry, paano mo bibigyan ng emphasis yan? So para maging patok ka, makilala ka, how are you going to introduce? Then the communications can add great value. It can sometimes be the only thing that matters. And we all know pag nandito ka sa business o sa negosyo, you will always have a linkage with other business establishment, lalo na sa mga iba't ibang klaseng negosyo. Hindi lang dapat si Consi ang kilala mo. It's either kilala mo rin ni si Mayora o si mga kusino mo na nasa posisyon, which they will have great influence with your product. Diba ngayon nakikita nyo na si Mayor, she is helping the newly established business and as well as yung kahit yung mga micro businesses na she's promoting it and how she communicates with the consumer na this is a good quality or a good product as well na they can try. So once the customer will go to you, and then that's a time that you have to, have a consistent communication with your product. So yun yung another role of direct marketing, yung positioning mo. Then the number 3 here is, what current marketing activities do you conduct? So the question here is, how can direct marketing assist, complement, or even replace what you already do? If you are already having this direct marketing, so ano pa daw ba ang pwede pang gawin mo? Other activities that you can do. Okay, so yan, kaya tinatanong yung current marketing activities mo. So there are 3 widely different opportunities to take advantage of. First is to send a letter out to your employees, offering them a special discount. So later on, we will discuss in the different media and marketing channels na pwede niyong gawin. How are you going to promote? So it's either mail letters, or as of now, internet na yung commonly used nowadays. So you're going to promote it on your social media, or if you have your web page or anything. So, send a more on promotional of your company. Then write to recent customers, offering them the opportunity to enter a sweepstakes simply by sending for a catalog. So this one is very familiar with other countries, most especially sa America and in UK. Yan, kasi basically itong ating author is he is a British author. So he mostly described all of his experiences in UK. So the fact that they are still using itong mga promotional of using the catalog, the flyers, and the sweepstakes, but it's very beneficial, alam mo, just to retain the customers na paulit-ulit na bumalik din sa'yo. And then the last one here, if you are a manufacturer, develop a telephone and direct mail program to introduce your products to new retail outlets, thus freeing your sales force to develop closer contacts with existing valuable retail customers. So that's the importance of having a database, which also included in our syllabus sa pag-aaralan din natin. And keep in mind na ganun ka-importante if you have the detail of your customers, aside from the telephone number, the address, you should, as mentioned on the previous topic, now we should know very well our target consumers. So one way itong other marketing activity that we can do is to develop a telephone or direct mail program para sa kanila. Example, if you already have this, halimbawa, you have 3 products already on the market, but then again, you're going to introduce another 2 types, o kaya another flavor ng iyong product sa pagkain, then you can introduce it directly to them. Yan, by sending yan nga, either do sa mga retail outlets or directly to the consumers. So the 4th role of the direct marketing that we have to know is, what should be the relationship between the direct marketing and other promotional activities? So ano nga ba? Is there any difference with regards to that on the number 4? So there is a points there that we have to understand, that to make sure all your activities work together means you should review the possibilities of everything you already do and how direct marketing will affect what is already happening. So if you already have this activity, yung katulad ng kanina ng activity binabanggit mo natin, and then what are the other promotional activities that we can relate na mas makakatulong pa na magkaroon ng magandang impact dito sa direct marketing. So, maganda yung collaboration at the same time, and we can evaluate at the end yung possibilities kung maganda ba ang kalalabasan nito. Gano'n naman tayo sa business eh. We, just like in science, we always experiment first. And then kung ano yung maging, yung output, that will be your conclusion na if we're going to continue it ba or change a different style? Ano? So ganun siya. Then next is consider the relationship between the direct marketing and other channels of sales distribution. Well, that's already very clear. The number 5 here is, what is the state of your database? So with a different business establishment, lalo na yung mga maliliit na tindahan, they don't consider the benefit of having a database. But then again, if you are in a marketing, or I mean, if you are on, tama, marketing, just like in the Avon, they have those names, kung sino yung mga reseller nila, they have the names, they have the contact numbers. So ano meron ka? Ayan. So your database is the storehouse of knowledge. You have about one of the most valuable assets, which is the customers. So there is also a question here, who should control the database? Is it the direct marketer, the administration? So this will depend on the organization of the company as well. So minsan kasi medyo there is a miscommunication na alam mo yun, na nagkakaagawan sila sa information, probably because of the other direct marketer, gusto nila makuha nila yung lahat ng data para sila mismo ang makadiretso dun sa mga customers. Yun, alam mo naman, paramihan tayo, yung mga, lalo na yun sa mga ahente. But then again, the first thing to do is create a direct marketing program to your own people. So you as the owner, the business owner, or probably the CEO in the future, make first a direct marketing program para hindi nagkakasalungat ang bawat tauhan mo. So if there is a specific person to assign on what kind of direct marketing ang gagawin niya, and the other people will also do the other kind of activity, then mas maganda yung coordination of every employees that you have. Moving on with the number 6, which is the, have you sold the concept of direct marketing within your organization? So it only means to say, may role ba ang direct marketing sa mga business establishment? Meron nga ba, nagagamit ba nila? So kaya tinatanong niya na, does all the staff or the organization knows how to use the direct marketing? So the question here is the top management committed to it? Yan. Kaya do you think that the direct marketing is very applicable in that business, dun sa organization nyo? If not, why not? If so, why? So yun yung mga different questions you have to consider. So to successfully introduce in your business about direct marketing, we need champions. So it only means to say there is at least a certain person or someone or a champion who would introduce what is the importance or the role of direct marketing para lalong maging open ang maging maganda yung business when it comes to, you know, selling the product or the service that the company has. Then lastly is, where exactly should direct marketing fit in your organization? Paano ba? So the question here again is, to whom should it report? Kanino ba applicable na they have to report the direct marketing? All right, so the answer here is the direct marketing function may well be required to report to whoever is in charge of consumer marketing. So with the different kind of organizations, definitely they have the different manpower or the person in charge kung kanino dapat i-report about itong sa selling. It's either sa COO o sa sales department, or I mean sa marketing department, whoever will be in charge. So the answer here is not definitely answered dahil nga with a different kind of organization depending dun sa mga business that you have. All right, so these are the at least 7 role ideas that Mr. Drayton Verge shared to us regarding the direct marketing. And with that, we have to consider how important each aspect, mula pa lang dun sa knowing what are the objectives of the company, kung paano makakatulong, what are the different activities of direct marketing which is applicable to your company, and what else. So I think that is the first part of understanding the role of direct marketing. Thank you for listening.